Put it down.
Of course. Tau Adair, isn't it?
I'm not here to talk.
What a shame.
Adair! Adair, are you receiving?
I'm here, Admiral.
No, you're not here. That is the problem. We were counting on you to stop an Imperial strike team on Ord-Trossi. They came in fast and overwhelmed ground security. Half their planetary defense grid is gone.
I'm sorry to hear that, Admiral, but this lead took priority.
Priority? Are you telling me your little antique hunt was more important to the Jedi than protecting Republic citizens?
Stopping Malgus will keep the Republic safe. We needed something to push our investigation forward. And I think I found it.
Well, I hope the price we paid was worth it. Rava out.
Get me the commander. It's urgent.
Would you look at that? Perfect timing.
Good, you're here. Didn't want to put this in anyone's hands but yours. Sorry. Some greasy Sith really didn't want me to have that.
How could you let yourself be put in that situation?
He didn't play fair. Son of a mind-knock spun a trap on me. But I wasn't about to let him get his hands on that. That belonged to Darth Nul. Took us ages to find it. But it was worth it.
Unless we know what this is, it's not much help.
And that's why I came straight here. Arn and the old man have been breaking their backs looking for patterns in what we know about Darth Nul, hoping to find another fortress. They must have read every report on Nul at least 20 times apiece. They finally narrowed it down to a few places that seemed like good candidates. We split up and started looking. I was the lucky winner, the one who knows the least about this stuff, but I'm hoping you can help me fix that.
It's unfortunate Master Nostoral didn't get to it first. His expertise would mean a lot less wasted time.
The old man did say there was somebody here who could help. A scientist? Someone he met last time he visited?
Dr. Ogorob?
That's him.
He knows nothing of the Force. What could he possibly tell us?
All I know is Master Nostoral vouches for him. And if he works for you, he must be pretty damn good at what he does.
Fine. Let's go.
Not now, Sahar.
Just try. I know you have it in you.
That's not what your precious Jedi said.
It's what I'm saying.
Enough! I found my way without your sorcery. Heta cut my slave collar with this. She gave me a choice. Die, or fight back. I fought, and I excelled, Sahar. The day I became a Mandalorian, I knew I found my home.
I hoped you would find success. You always had fire.
I had little choice. Some earn what they have. Some are given everything.
And some lose it all.
You dare speak to me about suffering?
Even the best armor has flaws. Spaces between plates of Beskar steel where blood can be drawn. The events of Runuk have shown me our flaws. I planned for Shae Vizla to find us. She did. I challenged her and was nearly defeated. An outcome that was not expected. How could my plans so miss the mark? I asked myself. I looked and finally found my answer. Someone doesn't honor their agreements. Someone values credits over their own life.
Hey now! What's going on here?
Bask Sun. With the right guidance, I had hoped your kind would be worthy of our cause.
Yeah, of course! That's always been the plan!
I learned that you used your pretty machines in the duel on Runuk. No doubt why Shae fared as well as she did.
What? No! It was the other way around. I wanted you to win. You beat Shae, we do this war thing, we all get rich.
So you used your machine on Shae, and she still bested me.
Yes! No, I'm not saying that. Okay, let me explain.
No need. Darmanda is our enemy. Because of him, we lost Runuk. Because of me, we gained a great deal more. Sahar, can you come up here? This one brought me something taken from the clutches of Darth Malgus. Something so powerful both the Sith and the Jedi race across the galaxy to claim it. With Sahar's help, we can unlock its secrets.
I told you, Heta. We shouldn't do this. It's not safe.
You're right. It's never safe to change a galaxy. Never easy to fight corruption and hypocrisy. But your brother said you would face anything to restore balance. Each of you will gather the resources needed to make my vision a reality. You will have your assignments, but none will know the whole plan except myself and Sahar. At long last, we will take back what is ours.
So, I heard you ran into Sahar. Is she alright? Can't believe she's gotten herself mixed up in all that Mandalorian business.
She's not as innocent as you pretend. She let Darth Nul's holocron fall into Heta Cole's hands, even though she had the opportunity to give it to me.
That's not like Sahar at all. There's gotta be a reason. Maybe something to do with her brother? You know, I barely even remember her mentioning a brother on Ossus. Now he's got her turning her back on us.
Over here! I do believe I've found something. But first, you must tell me more about this containment device you encountered. What did it look like? How did it work?
I didn't get a chance to look closely at it or anything. I just know it was some kind of trap, and that relic was in it.
Stop pestering her. We've wasted enough time as it is.
Sorry.
Can you tell us anything about what Tau found?
Indeed I can. From the results, I can say with certainty that what you found is the remnant of a lightsaber. But there is more to the story.
I was beginning to think no one would ever tell me anything about Darth Nul that doesn't lead to more questions.
I aim to please. My equipment also found microscopic fragments of the lightsaber's power source. By all indications, the crystal used to construct the weapon originated in the Adika system.
That's where Ossus is. Jedi get crystals from the Adika system to build their lightsabers. We have for hundreds of years.
So why did Darth Nul have a lightsaber that was built like a Jedi's?
A very pertinent question.
Well, she was helping the Emperor control people through the Force, right? I'll bet she used those crystals in some horrible machine that hunted down Jedi and turned them into children of the Emperor.
All we have are pieces of a broken lightsaber. I don't think we should jump to all these conclusions.
We may not have reached a conclusion, but I do believe we are finally heading toward one.
What do you think about talking to Malgus again? You've got something up your sleeve you didn't have last time.
We're getting nowhere with him. I'd rather focus on our own investigations into Darth Nul, without getting sidetracked by Malgus.
It's frustrating, I get it. But we might know something Malgus doesn't. When else will we get a chance to catch him off guard?
All right. While we wait for more intel to come in, I'll see Malgus.
I do not envy you having to attempt any sort of communication with that ill-tempered brute.
If we're finished here, I have places to be.
Dr. Ogorov's findings provide crucial insight into what Malgus was planning. Focusing on Darth Nul's work that affected minds was an important clue. But the fact Nul used both Sith and Jedi techniques was completely unexpected. Though I am at a loss as to why Malgus would want anything to do with someone who had ties to the Jedi. And let's not forget Darth Nul's holocron falling into the hands of Heta Cole.
Has Malgus been behaving himself?
I haven't seen any security alerts since your last visit. The droids are impervious to his influence, and access is limited. That doesn't mean he's cooperating. Malgus remains predictably stubborn. What we learned about Darth Nul's Jedi influence does give us something to go on, though admittedly not much. Looks like we have a visitor.
Tell these droids to get out of my way. I need to speak to Malgus.
They answer only to the Supreme Chancellor and cannot be overridden, Shae.
Some higher-up is all sweaty about my past contracts with Malgus. They've got no understanding of how those things work.
You can hardly blame them for their suspicion. Malgus invaded Coruscant with your support.
I was there to do a job. I did it and moved on. You should understand that. You and I have an understanding, but I owe no loyalty to the Republic or to the Empire, Malgus included.
Perhaps, but permission to interrogate the prisoner is restricted to a select few.
I'm going to find out if he's working with Heta, with or without permission.
This is not the place to start a fight.
I don't start fights. I end them. You should keep that in mind after what happened on Runic. We both need this. So, what's it gonna be?
You're not going in there. That's final.
Think about it. I'm the only one here who knows him. I get how he thinks, how he twists everything around, what's really important to him. I can make this happen.
This does not solve the issue those droids have with Shae.
Then put me on comms.
Comms? To listen in?
More than that. Shae can give advice during my questioning.
Malgus had a few bad habits when I worked with him. I'm betting they're still there. If you listen to me, we can trip him up.
It's risky, but we don't have a lot of options. At least we'll be in full control. If anything seems wrong, we can shut it down.
The moment you cease being useful, you're cut off. Is that clear? She doesn't move from this spot.
Bottom line, threats are useless against Malgus. He fears nothing. You keep talking about putting an end to what he wants, and we'll get nowhere. Make him think you understand. That's the key to getting anything out of him.
Still sitting on the throne of defeat.
I told you he won't respond to that. Get him to think you're on his side.
If you continue this behavior, your time here will be unpleasant.
You're losing our only chance to ask about Heta.
We learned that Darth Nul used Jedi techniques in her work. Did you know about that?
Do you think there is any knowledge of Darth Nul that I do not already possess? It was only a matter of time before you discovered the connection. Her mastery of Jedi secrets is woven into all of her creation. Like her, my vision surmounts Jedi and Sith, Empire and Republic.
Showing our hand wouldn't have been my choice, but you got him talking. Ask about Heta.
Is that why Heta Cole is part of your plan? Because she's an outsider too?
I have no need for the Mandalorians or their quarrels. An endless cycle of waste and fodder. Useless.
Big talk from inside that cell.
Mandalorian history is nothing but slaughter and bloodshed. They know how to follow orders without question.
Or fight for a purpose.
Slippery Chakari. Okay, maybe Heta wasn't part of his plan, but something sure as hell changed.
You can't conquer the galaxy without an army.
When I am through, one will rise from the ashes. I will tear apart the corrupt systems that allow weakness to infect the galaxy. I will stop the rot. I will burn down all of their failing legacies and see who embraces the flame.
More of his mystical Osic. What about the holocron? Does Heta have something she can use against my people?
Who whispers in your ear? Shae Vizla.
This is between you and me, Malgus.
It is too late. Your thoughts are plain to me, Mandalore the Avenger. Your rage consumes you. There was a battle, and your prey slipped through your fingers. Your people are divided, while Heta gathers her army. You are right to come begging for answers. Heta will destroy you.
Where is she? Dinila Hutun! Answer me!
Can you not see it? The past looms over us all. A shadow of unchanging history. There are fools who believe they can outrun the shadow. Without a flame to chase it away, it will consume them. They are doomed to repeat the same failures. None who have stood by my side have understood this. The only one who could have is my enemy. A shame that you and I must remain that way.
Nothing lasts forever.
Greetings. I'm relieved you answered. I must make an unusual request.
Someone, somewhere, is always asking something of me.
I understand that this is one request out of many, but the circumstances are unique. I have been summoned by the three. What they had to say has left me disquieted. Meet me at these coordinates on Voss, and I will explain in greater detail.
Others have been handling your responsibilities during your little personal visit. I needed you to help identify one of Darth Nul's relics, and you were nowhere to be found.
I apologize, but I could not have ignored an invitation from the three.
Then what you have to say better be important.
Your apprehension is understandable, even expected. But this is important. I will await your arrival.
We have enough mysteries to contend with without getting the Voss involved. They're not exactly known for being straightforward. Sana Ray sounded unlike herself. I do hope whatever she has to tell you isn't too troubling.
You have arrived. Good. I have been waiting to show you this. When we first uncovered the existence of Darth Nul, I could not imagine that tracing the origins of one of her relics would lead here. The members of the Force Enclave that we sent to the planet in wild space. I never regained contact with them, except for one final message that contained their findings. The man who sent it to me was changed. no doubt by what they endured and by what they found, what you are about to see. Darth Nul possessed a talent that was unique among her kind. Through the Force, she could connect her mind to another's. Darth Nul could speak to someone's most hidden desires, reach depths of their thoughts they could not reach themselves. Over great distances, she could mentally bond with anyone who could feel the Force. In those who did not recognize their own abilities, she awakened that realization. She was looked down upon for this, by those who believed she shared power with the unworthy. She could find no favor among her kind. Darth Nul took those who would follow her to an empty world in wild space, where they could do as they pleased, without judgment. Nul taught her disciples how to forge mental bonds as she did. They called out to others and invited them to their sanctuary. But eventually, Nul made a connection with someone she did not intend. A being of dark malevolence, the Sith Emperor. He hunted her down, using her own power against her. Before the Emperor could reach her followers, Nul locked many of their secrets away in the ruins my team discovered. Nul and the others fought back against their captors, but their fate was sealed. The Emperor dominated the minds of her disciples, bent them to his will, enslaved them. After that day, Nul's followers became servants of the Emperor, and she became Darth Nul.
Why did someone as powerful as the Emperor take interest in such an outsider?
Many reasons. The Emperor was always searching for methods to increase his power, to expand his armies, and Nul could provide them. And if the Jedi learned that someone they had expelled from their order was building the Emperor's weapons, that would have been a powerful blow.
How can we claim to be defenders of peace if we so readily abandon our own to such a fate?
I do not have much to say about how the Jedi conduct themselves. Voss also live by rules that many outsiders consider inflexible. The account of Darth Nul's removal from the Jedi is told from her own perspective. We do not know much about what transpired before that, other than what she was called, Master Renaya.
Malgus knows about Master Renaya and everything else about Darth Nul's past, I'm sure of it. We're chasing shadows and making fools out of ourselves.
But now the truth has come to light. If Malgus wanted to hide it forever, he failed.
All that you found about Darth Nul, why did I have to come to Voss to hear it?
After I heeded the Three's request to return to Voss, I heard whisperings. Rumors of a vision that caused great concern among the mystics. The Three forbade them to speak about what was seen. A revelation centered on Darth Malgus.
I am not a mystic, and your laws don't apply to me. I want the Three to tell me about this vision.
It will not be as simple as that. The Three know well the value you would place on hearing the details of this vision. But they would never share them with an outsider, even one of your status, unless you gave them a reason to.
I saved this planet from the brink of total destruction. Isn't that enough?
For some, yes. But we must sway those who believe you brought Valen's attack upon Voss. From the damage she caused, there may be a way. Despite our best efforts, some of our most sacred temples have yet to be rebuilt in the years since Valen's assault. The Shrine of Contemplation is too deep within Gormak lands. The work is slow, even with aid from the few Gormak who have chosen to continue their alliance with the Voss. The Three are overseeing progress at the Shrine of Contemplation now. If you were to approach them and offer your assistance, perhaps you will change their minds about the vision. You have a reputation of persistence and tenacity. They will not turn you away so easily.
If I get the slightest sense that the three will not cooperate with me, I will leave.
A fair proposition. Here are the coordinates for the Shrine of Contemplation. I will send a message ahead to the commandos there to expect your arrival.
I had hoped the three's presence would encourage everyone to work harder. Nothing has improved.
Give it time. The three will grow tired of the delay, and they will make it known.
Greetings. I am Maiden Jar. This is Kodum. Sonoray sent word that you would be joining us. You keep the company of strange associates. I wonder, is it a testament to your character? Together, we, the Shrine Restoration Initiative, have rebuilt much of the damage inflicted during the Eternal Empire's attack. Many shrines in the vicinity of Voss are fully restored. We understand that you hope for an audience with the three. They are here, but wholly consumed with seeing us expedite our work on the Shrine of Contemplation. Should you help us arrive at our goal? They have lost control of the excavation droids. That is troubling. Wait. Before one enters the Shrine of Judgment, one must be cleansed. The workers perform this ritual before entering the shrine. The outsider must do the same. The outsider will prevent any harm from coming to them. But unless the ritual is performed, desecration of the shrine is assured. To ignore their call for help would be the greater sin. I cannot force you to do the cleansing ritual, outsider, especially in this urgent situation. But should you choose to honor the customs of Voss, go to the Altar of Clarity, at the edge of the settlement. I will guide you through the ritual. This is the Altar of Clarity. To begin the ritual, gather sacred incense from those crates and burn it.
Thank you, outsider.
Why is this happening?
The 。
Jedi 快快來 angor sun ei la am sayo. Nico word up why Japan. Come on me, why hey triole. Come Nico, why bam Louis Chotai Fai, Lion Gor, Sun, a lamb sayo. Huavaska, bam king kung ham trong wan lao, the chow troksha. Nei so fun, dear ko naka neva, ak nagnan ni matan. Ni go yak to tobon, kom mat fa twang dan voyaman. Kom niku wai bam Louis Chotai Fai, Lion Gor, Sun, a lamb sayo. Ang pak kinoto minto. Dron chin trang han. Lambo mong bon tulran kati kumin mo ko namban. O kung sa am doting namani how lay may. Kwai kong ni bao li ching tong doro nao. Huavaska bam ki na kung ham trong wan lao the chow troksha. Nei so fun de ko naka neva ak nagnan ni matan. Dan foi futagan nan chok tontay, vebegor ne so fun. Kom niku wai bam Louis Chotai Fai, Lion Gor, Sun, a lamb sayo. Dan foi futagan nan chok tontay, vebegor ne so fun. Go word up why Japan. Come me why hey triole. Come niku why bam Louis Chotai Fai, Lion Gor, Sun, a lamb sayo. Huavaska bam ki na kung ham trong wan lao the chow troksha. Kom niku wai bam Louis Chotai Fai, Lion Gor, Sun, a lamb sayo. Nei so fun de ko naka neva ak nagnan ni matan. Huavaska bam ki na kung ham trong wan lao the chow troksha. Vito what dingo tango. Ni go word up why Japan. Come me. Why, hey, triole. Lam Duak, the Kong Ropa, na need na kakamaki. Huavaska, bam ki na kung ham from one lao, the chow troksha. The go word up why Japan. Come me, why, hey, triole. Dan foi futagan nan chok tontay, vebegor ne so fun. Unding trang vindong fa nangirich mung kumodiwa. Kom niku wai bam Louis Chotai Fai, Lion Gor, Sun, a lamb sayo. O kung sa am doting namani how lay may. Nei so fun de ko naka neva ak nagnan ni matan. Ni go word up why Japan. Come me why hey triole. Kiramok, vandeling ruva den oyari. Dan foi futagan nan chok tontay, vebegor ne so fun. Vaideren ang kortadei lavat.
Eyes on the floor. Do you hear me? We can't have you running around messing things up.
Comply, Kuavai Tramnam Maya Chong Dito.
What did I just say about not moving? Stay put. It's for your own good. Heads up, we got an intruder! Stand down now! Time to die! I don't have time for this! Get out of the way!
Danfoy Vutagan Achnan Choktontai, Vebegor Nesafun. Nigo Ward Apwai Chakamran. Kumongi Wai He Triole.
Lumbo Muambun Tuturulan, Katehe Kumni Mu Konamvan. Kumnue Jiwai Mam Lui Chao Tapai, Luengor Senau Lam La Sao.
Kumniku Wai Bam Lui Chotai Fai Liangor Sun A Lam Sao. Ne so fundi ko naga neva ak nagnan ni matan. Ni go wai that wai chakamran. Kumongi wai he triole. Kumniku wai bam lui chotai fai lai angor sun ei lam sao. Ne so fundi ko naga neva ak nagnan ni matan. Danfoy Vutagan Achnan Choktontai, Vebegor Nesafun. Mambo Mongbon Tulran Kati, Kumimu Ko Namban. Nigo Wai Apwai Chakamran, Kumongi Wai He Triole. Danfoy Vutagan Achnan Choktontai, Vebegor Nesafun.
We are trying to repair the droids as quickly as we can, but their reprogramming has been extensive. It is complex work.
Kumniku Wai Bam Lui Chotai Fai Liangor Sun Ei Lam Sao. Ne so fundi ko naga neva ak nagnan ni matan. Unding trang vindong fa lengi rich mung kumodiwa. Ni go wai apwai chakamran. Kumongi wai he triole. Danfoy Vutagan Achnan Choktontai, Vebegor Nesafun.
There is a considerable amount of Gormak technology in this. How did the invaders come to possess this?
Puavaska,
I appreciate your honesty. The actions of a few should not reflect the will of all Gormak. The truce stands firm. You are correct. The next step is to learn all we can about them. Our researchers will study this device and divine its purpose. Doing so will allow us to track the invaders and avoid unnecessary destruction. Your actions have given us leverage in this fight, but the harm done has been extensive. Our work in the Shrine of Contemplation was already behind. Zerka's presence has thrown the reconstruction into chaos. Some damage can be repaired. But if we cannot complete the restoration, it will leave a lasting scar. Until the work has resumed, the three will not turn their attention to you. You have proven to be more than capable for such a task. Let our people do their work, and we minimize battle in our most sacred places. Perhaps this is hard for an outsider to understand. You were born with the ability to wield the Force. You were trained by another. You learned how to control it, how to use it. It is now a natural extension of who you are, just as it is a natural extension of my people. Now, Imagine you are part of a society that works to hone your abilities to a greater purpose. Our shrines are built for this singular purpose. But now those shrines, built over generations, are destroyed, reduced to rubble by the Eternal Empire. In that moment, it was as if our eyes were shut. We were cut off from our purpose. We do not restore buildings. We ignite our purpose once more, until we find that light again. Everything else, the invaders, the truce, the relics, is secondary. Perhaps. But as I said, we cannot risk chaos in the tunnels because of a random search. Never fear. There is much to be done. We need help in ways other than stopping the invaders. Offer your skills, and the three will notice. Do you understand? The importance of what they do cannot be understated. Now, I must update the three on the situation. They will be understandably curious about how the invaders obtained Gormak technology.
Nu hung yak la mulo yumi vagi yujep the tong truen. Huavaska bam ki na gongham tromwan lao the chow troksha. Weidelen dang gorka de lavat. Ang pak kinoto mi fu drojin trangan. Dan foi vutagan achnan chok tontai. Vebegor nesafun.
The Fountain of Purity is functional again. I thought you would be pleased to hear it.
Thank you for letting me know. I hope the repairs last longer than the previous time.
You have our sincere thanks. As to our ongoing Zerka problem, our researchers have some information on the device you recovered. They confirm the purpose of the device, to locate objects touched by the Force. Perhaps this explains why you sensed something strange about it. Why would an arms dealer like Zerka hire mercenaries to find these items? Why risk war for a remote chance of finding something they cannot use? Once we became aware of what the device can do, we feared what Zerka might find in the depths of the Shrine of Contemplation. You should begin your search for the invaders there. Stop Zerka, and bring anything you find back to us. We have no time to play these games. In testing the device, we discovered things in the shrine that should be kept away from Zerka. Do this for us, and your audience with the three will be secured.
You do good work. How you handled my incompetent colleagues back there. Beautiful. It will save me a lot of paperwork when I report back to Zerka. Oh, I knew this would get uncomfortable. I mean, we are professionals with opposing objectives. So let's get right to business, shall we? The Voss keeps all kinds of dangerous objects lying around. That's why we're both here, yes? We know some would make powerful weapons. In the right hands. The Gormak understand this. I do have to hand it to them. Their ways with technology are impressive. Second only to Zerka. They could turn the right artifact into a new balance of power. Temper! Surely you want to know the importance of what you've stumbled upon. What you have there is the prize. It's a record of the Jedi's influence on the ancient Voss. Normally I don't need an armed escort to retrieve historical documents, but in the right hands, this one could severely undermine the truce. We get the Voss and Gormak fighting again. This world is open to Zerka operations, weapon sales. Oh, the possibilities are endless. Come now, you're kinda not above war. That's been apparent for centuries. Hold a belief dear enough, my friend, and the entire galaxy is your enemy. Now, I do need to be on my way, so I'm going to hand this chat over to my good friends here. It's been a pleasure.
Did you speak to Makif about the broken relics? I will visit him later. Perhaps he will take your words to heart if he hears them from both of us. I understand, but this relic is not mine to give. However, in return for your service, any information your order seeks from this record, it is theirs. I swear it. The same offer is extended to you, Kodam. Of course not. There is still much to do. Thank you. It would have been disastrous if outsiders possessed this. I will do all I can. Kodam can show me how. I look forward to hearing them. Kodam is right. You have done much to be commended for, outsider. The three have taken notice of the progress the initiative has regained. They know who deserves the credit for this accomplishment. An interesting recommendation. Before this artifact is returned to the Shrine of Contemplation, I will see that its contents are shared. At least, within the Shrine Restoration Initiative. If that is all, you must be eager to return to your original purpose. You are granted the audience you seek, and I am proud to have helped you earn it. Whatever knowledge you pursue, I hope you find it. May the words of the three guide you to your victory.
It is time. The three have asked you to appear before them. Your actions have left an impression, a rare achievement. They are waiting for you now.
I'm getting the sense that the three aren't happy with you.
It is not that. There are unresolved questions.
What are you talking about?
When the Eternal Empire threatened the galaxy, my presence in your alliance was understandable, but much has changed. The Outsiders' wars no longer concern Voss. We have our own struggles. The three want to know why I do not return and continue my duties as a mystic. After I joined the Alliance, I no longer had access to interpreters who could derive meaning from my visions. For the first time, my actions were determined by my own decisions, and a Voss who chooses to remain with outsiders. is a Voss who is forever looked upon with doubt.
Your place won't always be guaranteed. If something happens, don't blame me when the Voss won't take you back.
The choices I have made are mine, and I do not regret them. I seek a greater purpose, beyond what I found as a mystic. I still have much to do before I find it, but there is no better person to learn from than you. I have kept you too long. The three will be wondering what has delayed you.
Outsider, do you understand the importance of this meeting?
We really don't need all the fanfare and ceremony. Just give me the information I need.
We go against our own beliefs to share knowledge with you. You should acknowledge that sacrifice.
There has been a vision. Its contents are disturbing.
Life will be reshaped. Scales unbalanced.
A wave of change rises and falls, beyond the reach of Darth Malgus.
And as he dreams, he awakens a great power. One that will tear the galaxy apart.
He can't do that if I kill him.
We possess few details about this vision, but there is one thing we are certain of.
Should Darth Malgus perish, this catastrophe will transpire more quickly.
There's something you're not telling me.
We have no reason to lie.
Then what can I do? Why tell me any of this?
You are familiar with the visions experienced by our mystics. The role these prophecies play?
I don't listen to prophecies. I make my own way.
That is what concerns us.
The mystics experience visions, the unfailing beacons of truth our people follow.
And from these revelations, the interpreters show us the path, the decisions we must make to preserve our home, our way of life.
But in this vision, we see no outcome. There is nothing to guide us. The interpreters are united in its meaning.
The three, the Voss. We can do nothing. We are powerless.
This shrouded prophecy will come to pass. The foundations will be shaken, the pillars raised. The chaos is unavoidable. But whatever is to come from this, it is you who will choose the fate of us all.
Our destiny is in the hands of an outsider. Do you see why we shield our people from this?
I'm tired of being responsible for the consequences of every decision.
You can fight against destiny, but it is inescapable.
Whatever part you play in this, enemy or ally, none of it will happen without you. You must be ready. We will be waiting.